it's a brand new day here in Hanoi, and the weather seems pleasant, comparatively pleasant actually. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna go to central Hanoi now to do some actual touristy things today. I want to see a couple of popular tourist attractions and check off a few places from the list, you know, especially because I'm in a new country for the first time, so I really want to do all of this. So let's do this. Here now in Hoa Lo Prison, as you guys can see, this is the entrance to the. I just got my ticket there from the counter, which cost like 30,000 Vietnamese dong. Got out of the prison now, finished the tour, and it's very sad actually. This place. I obviously knew it would be sad going in, but I didn't feel like it would make me so emotional. The things that I saw in this prison. You have to just see it for yourself. Obviously, I can't be a guide, but all I can say is it's horrible the way the Vietnamese people were treated by the French colonists, both men and women, by the way, and just seeing the horrible lives that they've lived in the prison, and still, you know, the resilience showed by the Vietnamese people, how they showed solidarity, and how they've had to escape through from these prisons through sewers and stuff. I mean, I'm not super emotional, like I'm not crying and all, but it's definitely ruined the mood now. This was supposed to be a happy vlog. Just like 5 minutes away from Hoa Lo Prison is Temple of Literature. I have no idea what this means, like Temple of Literature. Someone just recommended that I go there. 30,000 Vietnamese dong again for Temple of Literature, and these women behind me, they were asking me to buy their fans. They were like super persistent, like, you know, super, what do you say, what's the word, I'm not sure, but they wanted me to buy the fan, and they were like, oh, I have kids to feed and all. So I was like, I mean, that's not an excuse, but I could use a fan right now. It's really good though. Done with the Temple of Literature. Now I'm going to one last museum. It's a very interesting one, to me at least, very intriguing. That's about the American-Vietnam War that is super popular all across the world, and I've heard so much about it, so I need to go to that place because even my friend recommended that I go there. So I'm gonna go there. I think this is gonna be the last touristy thing for today. So I just texted my friend and found out that not the entire place isn't about the US Vietnam War, but it's just you know, a general museum about rich Vietnamese history. So there is a portion in the museum that has a display of the bunkers used during the war. So obviously I want to see that. Going into the citadel now, but I can see a few modern war aircrafts there. So maybe it's going to take us through time, you know. First the old history and then medieval stuff, and then as you come out a little more modern history. Maybe the war parts are there, so let's check it out. Finally made it to the part that I was looking forward to, the bunkers used in the US-Vietnam War. Let's check it out. Okay, oh yeah, it's this way. Ooh, interesting. Wow, so cool. Wow, check this out, guys. Wow. This is, what do you say? I think this is one of the machines used to, as a ventilator, because you know these bunkers are like underground. Wow. So cool. Damn.
Đã ngã xuống vĩnh viễn trong 12 ngày đêm ấy. Lịch sử sang trang mới, người Mỹ quay trở lại đây tìm sự thật sau cuộc chiến tranh. Thời gian có thể xóa đi những dấu vết của tội ác, nhưng sẽ còn sống mãi ký ức về cuộc chiến đấu anh.
Is exiting the bunker here from the citadel. It's exactly, oh, it says exit there, but it's locked here. Okay, we'll go somewhere. There's obviously the citadel holds other information and artifacts and everything, but it's too much for one day, guys. It's just too much history for one day, especially when you're doing like 3 museums. It's not the right way to travel in these places, because unless you're a huge history buff, you won't be very interested to keep going to museums every day. So that's why I crammed all of them in one day. But honestly, like, there's so much. Like, that was a war, and here there's like cultural stuff behind me, you know. There's so much, and it's closing time anyway. So what I'm saying is, if you want like proper Vietnamese history, you should come to the citadel. Actually, you get like modern history, old history, everything. So if you're really interested in info, you might have to spend a whole day here. If you just want to get glimpses and see the artifacts and stuff, do what I did.
How long have you been to here?
3 days.
3 days.
Yeah.
And visit some places?
Only North Vietnam. Now I start with Hanoi.
Hanoi, and then?
So I'm with Thai, guys. Hello.
Hello.
So they're all doing a workout called Tai Chi here.
Yeah.
As you can see in the background there.
Easy. They do it.
That's Tai Chi, right?
Tai Chi, but another type of Tai Chi.
Another type. Everyone's here working out. That was so much fun, guys. I'm leaving to Lenin Park now. Bye bye. Bye. Thank you so much. That was so good, guys. something called Nenchang. Nenchang? Nenchang. Looks like Coke, guys. Honestly, it doesn't have like a strong taste to it. It has more of a, it's like flavored water in a way. Do you know like jeera water or something? It's something like that. The ones, it tastes like the ones you get in the temples in India. This is like the bong here in Hanoi. I see it a lot actually, and they use a strong kind of tobacco, right? Tobacco?
Yeah, like tobacco, but stronger.
Stronger, okay. Very good. Now I'm leaving Lenin Park and going to one last stop actually, which is very nearby, which is the Hanoi street train or the road train or whatever they call it. Basically it's a railway track on the streets, so that should be interesting. Street train road or whatever. Just got myself a menu and I'm gonna order something. I'm not sure what's vegan here. They did say the dumplings were vegan, so maybe I'll order that. So this is the vegetarian section here. I think this will be vegan. He just told me there's no fish sauce as well, so it's a good sign. I'll buy this one for 15,000 dong. My vegetarian dumplings are here. They don't look like the dumplings that I'm used to, aka momos. There's no stuffing, there's no filling. This is what the vegetarian dumpling is here. Are you serious? Is it possible like to fall in love with a place like this? Because so many interesting things happened today and I'm so glad I chose to come to Vietnam. Like it was just wonderful, guys. So yeah, you get real-time updates on Instagram and Facebook, so it would be great if you guys could follow. Vlogs take time because you know I'm shooting so much and I have to edit and all that. So yeah guys, please follow. And I think that's about it for this part, for today, for this vlog, whatever. So yeah, good night.